Hello, air signs, and welcome to your daily focus tarot. Happy Tuesday. So, for you today, we have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Now, Eight of Cups, this talks about, in some cases, it talks about escapism and loss of interest. It can also talk about that sort of letting go. And you're doing it in order to get a higher purpose. You've reached a decision point where you're trying to move towards a goal that leads you to your long-term fulfillment. So this can talk about a spiritual pursuit, or it can talk about just letting go of those short-term things that don't serve you anymore, like short-term goals that you're looking at your life and you're reevaluating and you're like, oh, I really don't care about this anymore. And so you're more focused on the long term. And then we have the Emperor, which talks about he's like the divine father, the divine masculine. He talks about authority. He talks about calming your life down by using your authority to control the things that you feel aren't right, the things that you feel are too chaotic, things that you feel are not serving you anymore. So this is talking about getting your stuff together, basically, and really focusing on putting those structures, putting those routines into place that are going to help you get your new long-term goals. Like, you've looked at those long-term goals and looked at the short-term goals, and you're like, okay, which one is worth keeping? Which one is not my goal anymore? And I can just let it go. So you're really thinking about that, focused on that, and headed towards that. And it's a steeper climb, but it's a shortcut. If they were to go around to reach the top of the mountain or the top of this hill, it would take them much longer. So it might be a little bit harder initially, but once you get near the top, it gets easier. It gets easier to put these structures, these routines into place to have your authority and be in your authority, right? You are the authority in your life. So Seven of Wands, this talks about perseverance. It talks about defense. It talks about taking the high ground in a situation and feeling like you're justified because you have an equal balance between what is healthy and what you're passionate about. So the Seven of Swords, all about defense and perseverance, and the clarifier was the Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is also about defense in a way, because she looks at a situation with clarity. She can see possibilities where other people can't, because she's looking at it from a higher ground, from a higher perspective. And she's using that to nurture herself. She's using that to set boundaries for herself. She's very unbiased. She's very clear thinking. She gathers the facts and then she puts them into play in a way that helps her. So this needing to take the high ground to defend yourself, ultimately it's all about protecting your values and who you are. It's about seeing the bigger picture, the broader perspective, and realizing what's right for you, what isn't, and defending what's right for you, defending your stance, and setting those boundaries, getting that clarity of thinking. Have a great Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow.